My name is Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Megamorphs 3. Zach, you see, as you're lumbering forward, you see this interaction take place and Dylan run off just as she gets back behind a rock, and you see Savannah gently raptor nudge this other raptor away, and it just walked ejected off into the forest. The Hork-Bajir start to emerge over the hill line, but Dylan has just hit herself.
I'm going to do a quick insight check. Excellent. So I do not understand that this is not normal dinosaur behavior. So I run at Savannah and I'm yelling at Dylan like, stay down, I'll take care of it. I'm gonna charge at Savannah.
Yeah, Savannah, this huge triceratops comes lumbering through, stepping over bushes on bushes, head lowered. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the full thing.
What does Savannah do?
I think Savannah just kind of puts on the gas a little bit, kind of skews ahead, but then just does a circle loop back, so she's kind of approaching from the side and just goes, Zach.
So then we're treated to a comical, Disney cartoon style, Triceratops trying to stop. So skidding on all fours. Almost like a dog that sat down too fast on linoleum, after running.
As you drift a little bit, you barely bump a tree to stop. And then the Andalites come in and do mini versions of that right behind you.
As I'm skidding and kind of turning a little bit like I'm on ice, I just go, oh, hey. Okay, so you're good. Okay, cool.
What is happening? What happened with the Yeerks? What is going on?
Oh yeah, shit. And then making sure the Hork-Bajir aren't part of the thought speak, I'm gonna go, Dylan, stay fucking down. And then I turn back to the Hork-Bajir. I just yell at them to stop.
I needed to be clear. Dylan did not stop behind this rock. She is tearing ass.
Gone? Okay.
Yeah, Dylan's still moving.
Savannah will try to catch that scent trail and take off in the woods after Dylan. But as she's going and she's passing by the Andalites, she's just gonna again, she has a large blank space in the middle of all of what happened. So she's just gonna go, Aximili, how long have I been in Morph?
A few minutes. 7 minutes, 16 seconds, and 56 milliseconds.
Okay. And she's gonna take off after Dylan.
Zach, you see as you've told him to stop, you see Groffin kind of scuttle in front of these Hork-Bajirs and with his big claw kind of snaps him back. He said, you back up, you wait here. You wait here like the Jedi said.
Okay, yeah. Thanks, bro. That's private. Okay, to the Hork-Bajir, where is the human controller?
If Hork-Bajir had eyebrows, they would go up in surprise as they have forgot about the human, but then they all look at each other and look back.
Okay. Go and find her. You have much to learn about the meaning of the word restraint.
They all look at each other and then leap to trees and start to move back the way they came.
Maitea, would you mind keep an eye on them, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
You see her.
Kamren, do you have eyes on Van and Dylan?
Yeah, watching him now. And as he says that, Savannah's kind of jumping over logs, down underneath them, moving through, following the scent.
Try to get Dylan to get back and morph ASAP. Axe, you got times for all of us? We need to be keeping track.
Yes, the one that has been in morph the longest is Kamren at 30 minutes.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Thanks. Zach's just gonna stay. Like, if he hadn't already sat down, he would have plopped down just now. Just from fucking stress. But he's already plopped, so he just kind of sits there.
Aximili will kind of sit there with you and survey the area.
As a kind of Triceratops rub his eyebrows like.
Aximili comes over and rubs your eyebrows for you with his eensy and his weensy.
Thank you. Gross. Don't be rubbing your eensy and weensy on me.
Dylan, you run behind this rock and keep moving.
She is running just full out, like track team. She's a runner. She's a track star. Getting out of here.
Yeah, so as she's just moving and she keeps moving, you have her scent and you see her, Savannah, probably 50 feet in front of you.
I think she's just going to try to run, catch up to her, and then she'll just kind of like turn to like, you know, head her off and redirect.
Oh, sweet. So if she just cuts her off, then Dylan's going to be like, oh, crap. And she's just going to hold her hand out and she's going to be like, is it you?
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh, thank God.
Ready to head back to the Hork-Bajir?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Sure. And she's gonna start morphing.
Savannah is staying so awkwardly quiet. Like, you... I don't think there's any sort of like, you can tell the vibe of her is just like, she's trying not to say anything. She is very like, I'm embarrassed by my own behavior.
And what's great is that Dylan is also giving that vibe.
Killing it, the two of them.
Dylan, as you start morphing, you all hear Thought speak. Hey, Zach said you should go ahead and start morphing that. Oh. Okay. Ahead of it. Welcome back, Savannah.
Thanks, Kamren.
You could have had a whole pack. You should have did that sooner.
Taking over the pack?
Mm-hmm. We could use them. There's a bunch of Hork-Bajir back there.
Next time.
Yeah, maybe next time it'll be in like 10 minutes.
I think in this moment, as they're having this conversation, the awkwardness that Dylan feels has like sort of presented itself as like she's even turned her back to continue morphing. Like she feels so naked right now. She's just like, I gotta turn away.
Kamren will kind of circle and wait for Dylan to finish morphing. Dylan, what are you going?
She's going back to Pteranodon just to keep the consistency.
He'll look out, make sure nothing gets close to you, and then as you finish, he'll like guide you guys back.
I think just on the way back, Savannah will private thought speak only to Dylan and just be like, I'm really sorry. I thought for sure that I was gonna die, and it's been like minutes, and I thought maybe it had been a long time. Like I thought I was maybe out for like a long time, and I thought it was definitely not coming back. I can take that all back.
You better not.
Okay. Then I won't.
Awkward silence. Really cool. Hey, Zach. And you hear as Kamren breaks the tree line.
Hey, bro. So probably about the time that he like sat down and was like, ugh, Zach would have been like, hey, Max, keep a couple eyes out for me. I'm gonna demorph and remorph. This thing's too big and unwieldy.
You got it.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna demorph B-Zach for a little bit. And then remorph.
All right, so as you demorph first, a compy that you don't recognize kind of comes up and tries to investigate you, and Aximili just smacks it with his tail blade, and it runs away, and you see other ones.
Well, if I'm human now, I'll be like, no, be cool to those guys, man. They're chill. When there's a lot of them, then it's a problem. But like just one at a time, it's just a bird, man. It's cool.
There are a lot of them, he says, and you see others scatter in like the bushes.
Oh. Good eyes.
They're just his stalk eyes are moving all around.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so you are morphing. What are you morphing?
I am Pachycephalosaurus, aka Cranidos. Zach, I think, never moved from sitting on the ground. So, as he demorphs from Triceratops, he just kind of like shrank and like got, flimsy and lumpy. But I think there's so much bulk in a Triceratops that there's never a chance for him to be like really just floppy like normal. It just more or less looks like a Triceratops shrinking down to a boy. And then he stays sitting, basically, and just starts morphing into this Pachycephalosaurus. So I think the first thing that happens is definitely, the skin gets all scaly and shit, and the tail kind of shoots out the back. I think it's just still like a fleshy, mostly bone tail, so it just looks like his spine elongates, and it's mostly bone and like a little flesh over the top of it, and then it kind of like grows into the full thing and gets some scales on it as well as they come in on the rest of his body. His fingers get all skinny and gross and gnarly, and then turn into claws, and his beautiful blonde curls turn into like hard, like scaly curls before just like sort of flattening down and becoming the junk, whatever the fuck that is. Is it chitin? I don't know. Bone.
His hair, his mullet expands onto his head and forms into. Yes, I love that picture.
I like the idea of the hair just becoming like hard and crispy, and then like thickening up, and then just kind of like flattening itself down, like you put in too much hair product.
As you finish this morph, there's a being that this mind has never seen with blue fur and a dangerous looking tail blade over his head. It wants to run away. But let's see if Zach can hold on to the morph. So you make a wisdom check.
10.
As you guys see Zach finish this morph, as Kamren has just broke the tree line, he bolts out into the woods.
Oh, God. Shit. It wouldn't matter if it met, right? It has to beat it so that he wouldn't...
Meets it beats.
Okay, can she use her wave of wisdom as her reaction to go that way and just be like directly speaking to Zach and having had all of this just happen? Zach, don't do that. It's really, really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. And then that adds the 3, so that brings him up to a 13.
I kind of love that.
You bolt for just a second and hear Savannah say that, and
I don't stop. Yeah, I snap back in, but I'm still mid-stride. I just keep going, but like I'm like running around now, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna feel for it.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, then like I kind of like stop and like do a twist a little bit at the waist, like I'm stretching or something. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fast. It's pretty. It's good. It's got a. Anyway.
It's got a head.
Then I start humming "Hello from the Other Side." It's stuck in his head now.
Kamren lands on your back and just rides around as you're moving.
So what's happened with these Hork-Bajir? Where do we stand?
Okay, so yeah, there's 5 Hork-Bajir and a human controller. I guess they came through with us in the blast, and like they said they want to help us. Like it's a mutual beneficial thing. For what it's worth, the Hork-Bajir did assist us in that fight. I will make a note, they did not do a good job of following instructions. I told them to restrain the other Deinonychus because I didn't know which one was you, and they just fucking eviscerated them. So, gotta work on that. Maitea following them, they're tracking down the human controller because she fucking is gone. We don't know where she went. I frankly think we stall until the Yeerks die, and then because they're only gonna have another couple days, right? So there's no Kandrona here. Then we'll have 6 freed controllers. So that's something. We can keep an eye on them till then. Better on our side and in our sight than not, right?
Potentially. I mean, we don't know that they don't have some sort of Kandrona. I don't know why they would, but Did we find out how long they had?
Well, I mean, I just figure I've been here about a day. I figure they've been here the same time. You guys got here probably the same time as me, so I assume it's been about the same for everybody. Day and a half, right?
Right, but they might have 20 minutes left.
Oh, I mean, we were at a Kandrona. I figure they probably had just fed or something.
As far as whether they can bring one with them or not, we have saw that at least Visser 2 has a portable Kandrona. I would assume that is not widespread throughout the Yeerk Empire yet, but if these are Visser 2's subordinates, then maybe. Savannah, you know that these are under Visser 3.
We should just ask. That might give us either some visibility into their intentions or to see if they tell us the truth or not. And she's going to kind of say that, and it's sort of directed at like Aximili, Maitea, Zach, who are doing that sort of ruse as the face of the party here.
You hear a faint thought speak from Maitea. You may want to converge on my location. And she gives like rough directions on where she went.
And the Hork-Bajir are kind of closer to us, right?
The Hork-Bajir and Maitea have all like went back the way you guys came to go find that human.
Okay, they went with her. Okay, cool.
She is still within thought speak range of you, though.
Okay, yeah. When she says that, Savannah has no reason not to head that way.
I'll head that direction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to private thought speak to Groffin, just briefly, and be like, "Oh, hey, just don't tell those other guys anything about us. They're enemies, and they don't know anything about us, and I don't want them to know anything about us."
I will do as you say, Master Jedi.
Yeah, you could cool it on the Jedi thing, too. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
And then after a minute, I go, I mean, like, you know, between us, it's totally cool. But, like, don't say to them.
Do not give away your rank to the other enemies.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Yes.
I keep running towards where I know Maitea and them went.
You guys, from the ground, start to get closer. You kind of see Maitea sitting, like, on top of, like, a hill looking down, like, back from where you guys came. Dylan sees this first as she's up in the air. Cameron's still riding on the back of Zach, but Dylan, you're up in the air, and you see this. Where the Hork-Bajir were going, they have stopped in trees and are just looking down at the body of this woman being eaten by compies. And they just watch. And the rest of you see it as you get to this hillside as well.
Before they even get there, Dylan's like, "Oh, she's dead. She's super dead."
From what?
Compies.
She must have been overwhelmed.
Oh my god, they just like left her alone entirely.
Savannah, like, internally just breathes a sigh of relief, not knowing if it was her that killed that woman until Dylan said it was Compies.
Do you see the Yeerk anywhere?
Dylan, you can roll a perception check.
Okay.
Right as you look back down after Zach asked that question, you do see the Yeerk. It was slithering away, and then a compy just comes up, grabs it, throws it up in the air, opens its mouth, and
Well, I did. We don't have to worry about that one.
Okay. So it's also dead?
Oh, yeah. If not, it will be very soon. Yeah.
Okay. Last thing I want is a fucking controller T-Rex or something, so.
No, it's in the belly of a compy, so I don't... Can it get to the brain from the belly? I mean, I know a little bit about anatomy. It doesn't seem like it could.
I do not... Maybe, but it would take it a lot of squeezing and lubricating.
Well, there's acid in the stomach, so...
Oh, that is true. I'm not very good on anatomy either. I wasn't paying attention that day.
Really? What were you thinking about that day?
He looks up to the sky. Dylan, I think we have more important things going on.
No. She finds like a big tall dead tree and just like lands in it and stares down at him and is like, no, I have nothing better to do today.
I was just distracted. That is all. There was something going on at home that day that I needed to tend to. Make an insight check, Billy.
Okay. At home? Was it at home?
Yes. At my scoop, I had a Z-space processor that I had been working on, and he's lying.
You know I'm going to get this full story one day, right?
I'll say with that insight check, this is private thought speak. He says, I know, but one stalk eye like glances at Matea and then moves back down towards the where the compies are.
Oh, she just immediately just shuts up and is just like, oh.
But yeah, there's that dead body. So
We're tired of playing your game.
Yeah. I want to play the D&D dating sim. That's all we want now.
Yeah. Doki Doki Dinosaur Club.
Doki Doki Dinosaur Club is pretty good. Yeah, Zach runs into this little clearing and sees the woman and all these compies.
as you run in, the compies just...
Any of them look familiar?
No. They were too quick, but you didn't see anything that looked familiar. There's a certain color that Colonel Sanders was. He was green, but he was like a bright yellowish green.
Oh.
And none of those ones stood out like he did.
They didn't have that je ne sais quoi. So I stumble upon the body. The Hork-Bajir are already there, seeing it.
They're in the trees watching down. They didn't even go in there like you have. But yeah.
I'm gonna ask Max what is an appropriately Andalite pithy thing to say here.
I would just comment on their disloyalty. If we cannot even trust them to help their own, how can we trust them to help us?
I thought he was going to tell me to call them incompetent.
Call them incompetent and filthy.
No. So then, yeah, I'll address the Hork-Bajir. I'm going to keep looking at the body and go, and here is a perfect example of Yeerk loyalty.
She would not have helped. She was puny, weak.
She won't help at all now.
They don't say anything to that. They know you're right. Nothing to say. What now, then? We have done as you asked.
Zach did not have a next step here.
Ask them how much longer they have before they starve.
I will ask exactly that. I'm just going to say, how much longer until you starve?
Give me a intimidation or persuasion with advantage.
I'll take the persuasion, but I'm not really trying to be mean about it. This is factual. Cool, that advantage got me 15.
Well, let's make a roll for him. You meet, so you beat. We were assigned as the only guards to where we were, so we were fully refreshed before going in. We have about 2 days left. 1 3/4. Garf Nash.
I think Savannah's gonna thought speak to the team at hearing this, like to their internal team, the Humanimals, and I guess Groffin as well, because I think they might be descending on his digs. But she's gonna say, so do we want to take responsibility for them for minimum 2 days?
If we do, we're going to have to be really careful about when and where we demorph, remorph.
And if they try to hurt us, or she's gonna kind of look at Groffin, or is their people?
We are the Makora.
If they try to hurt the Makora, we'll be responsible for that too.
I don't know if we're heading back there anymore. Not with these guys. That seems even less responsible.
Hey, fuck these guys.
What?
Yeah, wow. They're only coming here now to us because they need help. If we were back in our time, this would not happen. Why should we help them?
I don't want to have 5 Hork-Bajir controllers on the loose and pissed off at us.
The other option is that we set up a camp here and we take care of them in our camp, trying to not let on that we are human and morph capable for days.
We could get a lot of intel. Or try to.
So could they.
Or we can just leave them.
Yeah. There's definitely benefits either way. And there's bad news either way.
I just don't see how it will be sustainable.
I don't really see the benefits.
I gotta be honest, I don't either, and that's not something I like.
All right. So we take a vote?
Sure. I vote no.
I vote yes.
Dylan?
She's gonna like him and haw a little bit, and she's gonna be like, I vote no.
Aximili, Matea?
As much as I would not like to send these Hork-Bajir to their death, I also do not see the benefits outweighing the cons. So I will vote no. These are not just Yeerks. They are Hork-Bajir as well. I vote yes. Aximili voted no. Matea votes yes.
I think that leaves us with more no's than yeses.
Matea chimes in again. That does depend on your vote, Prince Savannah.
You mean I could even it up?
Correct.
I don't see a way out of this proposing that we travel together, but maybe we can come up with some sort of truce in the way that we are not together all of the time, but if we run into each other, or maybe we give them some sort of signal where if they need help, we can see their signal. But we don't travel together, we don't try to take care of them. Does that sound agreeable to everybody?
This does sound agreeable to me. We may be here for a long time.
If they become Hork-Bajir and they are not Yeerks, that changes the equation.
Correct. That is what I hope, Matea. Yeah, that sounds all right.
Zach, are you ready to try to negotiate with them?
If they spy on us, we're in more danger than if they're with us.
I just don't think that they will. And we also have a lookout. We take shifts, we watch out. We were doing that anyways because of the dinosaurs.
Okay. Your call, Prince. And Zach will turn and address the Hork-Bajir / Yeerks. We have discussed your proposal. We do not trust you enough. We think that we will be mutually destructive to one another if we are too close to one another. However, we propose a truce. We go our separate ways. If help is needed by either party, you may signal us or we could signal you. Is this agreeable?
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah, love that I don't have advantage on this. Great. 11. Great.
They say, we will surely perish here very soon. We know what this Andalite plan is. You will let us starve. But there's nothing that we can do about it.
If Andalites are anything, we are honest. We are working to get back to our time. I presume you will do the same. If either of us is capable of doing this, we will reach out to the other party. If you stick to the trees and trust the Hork-Bajir instead of your own instincts, you may survive.
We have no choice now. But they accept. And you see them all start to like drop down to like where you are, kind of around this body. And they are starting to like look through the pockets of like this dead woman.
I don't think an Andalite would care.
That is disgraceful.
Who said that?
Aximili. As he like looks down and they're sifting through the body. Zach, just leave him.
Privately, Zach is going to just ask Savannah. I didn't mean to be like crass, but realistically, we can't leave her bones here, right?
I don't think the problem's going to be fossilization, but we probably should not leave a big source of meat anywhere near. Either we should get out of here or we should ask them if they're going to perform a ritual to remove this body.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Hey Max, there's an Andalite ritual for death, right? Could we honor this body in a way that would make sense for Andalites?
We could burn the body, but this controller was a human. It may be more appropriate to do.
No, I know. I'm just to get the Hork-Bajir out of here, and then we'll do what we got to do.
And remember, they're human, but we are not. She says, like, kind of pointedly.
Right.
I think that we have our thumb on the Hork-Bajir right now. We have the advantage. They will do what we tell them to do. We have the eensy and weensy on them, wrapped around their throats.
I was waiting for it. Leave this body. We will honor it in our way.
The main one looks and says, "What do Andalites care about a human?"
We honor all life.
Tell them that she was sacrificed by the Yeerks.
So, he already said we honor all life. Even those lives ended by Yeerk negligence.
Yeah, the Hork-Bajir, again, if it had eyebrows and they could furrow, it would at Zach as they stand up. They start to move towards the tree line away from the body. Dylan, what's going on with you right now? Are you in the air? Are you perched?
She's still perched in the tree, but she's got an eye on these Hork-Bajir. Also kind of looking out for anything that might be coming.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, no.
Yep. Everything looks fine. Do pteranodons have advantage?
No.
All right. Yeah.
Do Kamrens have advantage and can help?
Cameron's on back of...
He's an owl.
Yeah, he's on the
Cameron's
Zach.
hanging out with me, though.
He's down in the mix. He's rode on Zach's back.
Hearing.
All right.
They do be hearing.
I'll give Kamren a check for this.
They can hear a mouse under 3 feet of snow a football field away.
Holy shit.
Here, miss a mouse pissing on cotton.
They sure can, and they have their ear holes at different levels, so they can triangulate exactly the location where it's coming from.
Animal facts gives them...
I'm only giving you animal facts because I am making this argument. It's not because I want to anymore, Austin.
No, give them because you
Not
want to...
because I like it.
I want to go put on my animal facts shirt now.
That'll do it.
Hey, do you guys hear that? And now that he says that, you hear... something big below the trees, so not one of those Titanosaurs, is moving your all's way. I can triangulate it exactly. It seems to be moving in our direction.
Sweet. If he tells me exactly where it is, can I look directly where it's at and see it, please?
So you look directly where it's at. It is still under trees and stuff a little bit further away for you to actually see it, but the trees are shaking, and you do see like glimpses of something huge, 50 feet. Wait, is that 45 feet or something like that high? Like that's where the shoulder will sit.
50 feet too high. 45 feet? Just right.
That last 5 feet are critical.
That's crazy to think something
Critical.
would be that big.
That's madness, but 5 feet less, reasonable.
As Kamren points it out, whatever this thing is, it has like these gray and
It's a
white.
T-Rex, that's my bet.
Do you think?
It has gray and white feathers, mane, and these little bitty arms sticking out of them.
Has it got a big head and little arms?
Yeah, as it moves forward, you see it duck down under a branch, and its full head reveals a big old beak with teeth and eyes. Not on the beak, above the beak. Big head. Leans over. It's got eyes and a nose and a face.
Time to go. Wrap it up. Let's go. Grab the body. Come on.
I agree with Jenna. Can I take one quick pause to tell you exactly why I bet it was a T-Rex though? Because Austin was, when he switched to 45 feet, I'm like, oh, that's the height of Sue at the Chicago Natural History Museum. So
Yeah.
he was actually bang on with a T-Rex. So I just want to defend Austin a little
Thank
bit.
you. 5 fucking feet. I've seen Sue. Nemo took me there.
Who hasn't?
So Zach, I guess, since he's still in charge of these Hork-Bajir, is going to be like, stick to the trees. It is time to go. And then
Zach, tell him to move that way. And she directs them like away from this thing.
yeah, Zach points one of his little fucking Cranados arms and goes, meh.
We have a truce, but we do not listen to you. And they go the opposite way of what you told them, into the trees.
Right towards the T-Rex. I love that.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks.
They did get a nat 1 on their last check. So
Okay, get eaten. That'll show me.
Get it, chump.
Aximili, Matea, can we get this body on one of you?
yes, Matea, help me lift it.
And Savannah will help as well, as best she can.
It's very awkward for all of you. Their little dainty arms. You and Zach, if Zach tries to help, you got these little arms that are not very strong either.
Dylan's gonna swoop as they lift it up, and she just grabs it, and she's like, I got this.
As Dylan swoops down to help, Kamren flutters from Zach's back to like his top bald cranium and just sits there as you guys all do this.
Can it please be like he's slipping on the linoleum? Like his claws aren't gonna get any grip?
Yes. He said, bring your hair back, man. Let the grip onto that. This thing's smooth as a baby's ass.
Okay, weird.
You just hear,
It's weird.
Matea and Aximili. Groffin, what does this mean? Just as you guys get the body up on top of Aximili's back and you all start to move away, you hear, Garf, nah! And then echo out through the forest as you guys make your way west.
Vine that looks like ribbons falls down in front of this thing.
I guess we head to towards Mercora Town.
And now what's going to happen is you guys are going to travel for hours. So is there anything you want to do on this travel?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking for Colonel Sanders.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Thanks. I guess as the big boy. I've made this mistake before. This is a Rampardos.
Pacliocephalosaurus.
So it's an 11. Sucks.
Yeah, as you guys move forward, you wait a little while to get like back towards the place, and you don't know exactly where that is because you came in from the air last time. But as you keep your eyes out and start to look around, unfortunately, no sign of Colonel Sanders.
As we're going, I might just mention to Kamren, be like, hey, like if you see like a kind of yellowish green Compsognathus, those little compies, let me know, man.
Oh, will do. You gonna eat it?
No, I'm gonna try to catch him a fish.
You're gonna feed it.
Yeah, that's yes.
All right. I mean, I'm getting pretty hungry too, but okay.
You can literally eat anytime you want, dude.
I'm waiting for Dylan to make something.
I'm gonna not tell her you said that.
Dude, you weren't here. She made these fern gullies, and they were so good.
The movie? Okay.
And coffee, dude.
They make that's kind of sick, actually. I could go for some coffee.
She did it with dirt and trees.
Oh, that wasn't coffee.
And a coffee pot, dude.
I don't believe it. But
All right,
that's
man. Well, maybe it came here from the past, the present. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
As we're going, Dylan's gonna be... She's flying and she's gonna try and find like a little clearing. And she's gonna say, hey, there's a spot up ahead. We could, I guess, dispose of this body. If we still have that weird, crazy lightsaber flashlight, we can maybe try that. Which is really gross, but I think it would work.
I just kind of wanted to check and see if she had a wallet with ID or anything, so we can, like... I don't know. If the war's ever over, we can, like, let her family know what happened.
That she got killed by dinosaurs? I think
Got
that's
killed in the
still...
war? I don't know.
Okay, fair.
I don't, like, how much detail. It's just, it feels like we gotta do something here. There were only 4 humans. 5 humans alive in this time. Now there's 4, so... Kind of feels like we should do something.
We can look and we can see if it ever comes out, and who knows what people will believe about time travel at that point. Although she kind of like dubiously looks at Aximili really quickly. I don't think it'll become prevalent. But yeah. Anyways, good idea, Dylan. Let's do this.
Those back claws on the Pachycephalosaurus look like they could do some digging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
You start to dig, and like as you take a step away, and Aximili's been studying this clunky flashlight looking thing, he aims it and then takes a shot at where you've been digging and makes a bigger hole. You go in there and move out all the loose dirt. You guys make a grave.
Okay. Yeah, hey Max, just check her back pocket. See if there's like a wallet there or anything.
He searches and he doesn't find anything. He just like shakes his head as he comes up. There's no identification on her.
Okay.
Does she have like any jewelry, ring, wristwatch, necklace?
Anything that looks like it would take $10 or so at a pawn shop.
No.
We have so many bonds to pawn. If we were going to do a pawn shop run, we'd get so much fucking money.
It doesn't look like she has anything. Like you see there around her neck, there was like where there's not a big bite mark. There's like a little bit of like what is the start of a rash from maybe wearing some kind of fake jewelry, but it's not. There's nothing on there.
Okay. Tattoos, identifying marks.
She looks pretty clean cut.
I was just trying to... she didn't have like a lab coat or anything, did she? Did she? Does she?
She didn't. She was wearing like a blouse in the tower. You guys respectfully give this woman a send-off. I'll say this comes around the time when a lot of you need to reset your morph clocks anyway. So you guys can take the time to do that.
As we're finishing this ceremony, I'm going to just kind of look around. Like, how far do we have still? Like, a long way?
When you were flying, it took you, I want to say close to 3 or 4 hours. So, yeah, you guys have been traveling about an hour because Kamren's getting close.
Hey, Van, do you want to just try to fly the rest of the way? Like, we still have quite a ways to go.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. I don't have a dinosaur flying morph, but I can certainly do a regular raptor.
Yeah. No one's gonna think it's weird here, so it's fine. I actually went spoonbill, or shoebill. It was pretty cool. It's a good bird. I'll have to go really, really big guy though, so I can carry Crabman. Eugene.
Your name's Groffin.
I know, bro. I'm sorry. I was trying to make, I'm trying to bring the mood back up. This is really depressing. This, burying this lady that died, like, by dinosaurs. It sucks. Anyway. Cool. Everybody ready? Zach will kind of wander off to the side so that he's got a lot of room and start morphing to the Quetzalcoatlus, which he just calls Big Bird.
Me and Matea do not have any prehistoric flying morphs either.
I probably have enough mouth still to just be like, yeah, you can either go bird or just morph something small enough to ride on my back without a lot of trouble.
Yeah, a couple of us can carry whoever's not able to morph a flying thing, or if you get tired while flying, you can land on us.
You guys can give me insight checks, Dylan, with advantage. Savannah? You're packing down the grave like the very last dirt on it. But Dylan and Zach, you guys both notice Matea look very, very hesitant about morphing her flying creature. The last time that I did this, I was swallowed whole. I do not trust my small morph.
Oh, yeah, dude, like I said, you could go, do you have a squirrel or something like that? Like,
I have a mouse.
yeah, you want to be a mouse? You could just ride on my back that way.
On your back? I would need to ride in your mouth, I would think. Could not hold on in the air. I would be too scared.
Okay, you can ride on my mouth. I mean, Groffin's going to be in there too, so...
Gruffin, will you hold me so he does not swallow me?
Groffin goes...
Yeah, he does. He clacks both of his...
How does Max react to her asking Groffin to hold her?
Yeah. Yeah, how does he react?
His tail belly just twitches a little bit. We could maybe go as bugs. Do you have a bug, Matea? Let me check.
Let me check. She says, pulling out a list.
Classic. Matea does not have her Roll20 character sheet open and cannot check.
I'm sorry, it seems the smallest thing that I have is the mouse. I could carry you as my great horse.
Pause. I look around. Is there a fucking dragonfly around or
Yeah,
anything?
for real, dude.
There's bugs.
No, Zach, I can carry her as my Northern Harrier morph. We do not need to spend time looking around for another morph. There's one right here.
Okay.
Matea just reaches
Do y'all
out.
get to roll insight again on that?
Yes.
I would love to. I would love it if I got this
Amazing.
instead of the human relationship.
Do I have to roll insight? Because I feel like Dylan just fucking knows.
Dylan knows. So does Zach and Savannah. Because
Yeah.
I was going to give Savannah advantage just because it's Aximili. So Savannah definitely knows, and Zach's picking it up now.
I love
Zach
that.
did not pick up on the human relationship that was budding in his very midst between his best friend and another person for, I don't know, a month. And then, like, the first time this alien is acting weird around another alien, he's like,
Yeah, humans are weird, dude. But Matea does say, I could just... And she just reaches out and touches the dragonfly that's, like, flying past and records the DNA. If that's what you would rather. I'll say with that crit, that's okay. You can carry me, Aximili. And she starts to morph mouse.
Savannah, when this insight popped off, she's like turned around from like patting down like the last of the dirt and everything, and just hearing that from Aximili, she is just standing there like staring directly at him, like arms crossed, looking kind of amused. She's not like she's just staring at him, looking like amused at this whole thing, not saying a word.
One of the stalk eyes turns to you. Do not say anything, Prince Savannah. I see the look.
Zach is private thought speaking to Savannah, and I don't know what the words are, but it's the equivalent of just being like you know, like when you're slapping your friend on the arm. Yeah, you got it. It's that.
Yep. Savannah's still, she's not saying anything, but she's just still like giving him like the look like, uh-huh.
Ooh. Thank you for giving us this alien dating sim.
You guys get into morph, pick up your friends, and start to fly.
I am still keeping an eye out for Colonel Sanders, and I'm reminding Kamren to do so as well.
Go ahead and make a roll. You can have advantage on this.
I gotta find my boy. My sweet baby boy. Fuck.
You get closer now that you're in the air. Like, you kind of have your bearings a little bit, and you know you're right around the place that you last saw him. You're about an hour away from the Mercora base, and Aximili says, as you're like looking around, It is about time for us to demorph again. But you do not see Colonel Sanders.
Okay, so I'll look for a good landing place for my big ass. Land somewhere.
So yeah, you go down first. Let Groffen out.
Savannah will stay up and watch, at least.
Kamren and Aximili as well. They're just going to wait their turn as they circle. More eyes in the sky.
Now, the Quetzalcoatlus that I recorded is between about here and where we're going. So I'm going to advise everyone, like... Actually, I'm basically going to tell Van. Like, so this dude that I'm morphed right now is between here and where we're going. I don't know if you think I should probably not be morphed him on the way. Like, I don't know if we need to walk the rest of the way or what. What do you think?
How much further is it?
About an hour if we're flying.
And these things have territorial disputes, I would assume?
Yeah, I think so. That's what Groffen was telling me.
Yes. It does not like others flying in its area.
Other Quetzalcoatlus or smaller?
Anything. It would feel more threatened, I believe, by another of its kind.
I was hoping it would ignore smaller flying creatures.
I am not an expert on it, but if you stay away from its nest, there is a higher chance that it would ignore us.
How far out of our way would it take us?
Not far. He doesn't give a time, really.
Mm-hmm.
Not far out of our way.
Do you know how far on the ground from here if we're walking?
We must travel over the hills and through the woods and down the valley. In the air, we would just move.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting a fucking nursery rhyme as a goddamn response, Austin.
This is where it started. The first nursery rhyme.
Golden Books, Austin.
Through the crop fields, and we should be there if we take that way.
Is that a distance or a time or...
About 160,000 scuttles.
Dylan has perked up at crop fields and she's like, you guys have crops?
Yes, we do not eat meat, so we have brought sustenance from our own world with us.
Wait, so why were you guys catching fish then?
The scales. We use the scales and the bones for tools, and the scales are a good cleanser. They help clean out your body.
Can you demonstrate what a scuttle is?
Oh, yes. And he moves back and forth from side to side.
That's zero. That's no distance. If its scuttle is a measure of distance, you've just returned to your original space. So what does 168,000 scuttles mean?
It takes you a little while to get there. Longer than it would if you were in the sky.
Show us how long one scuttle is.
He moves back and forth.
No, just go from 0 to 1. Don't go from 0 back to 0.
Takes one of his legs, just moves.
Okay. Max, calculate how far 168,000 scuttles is.
Oh. In time or in distance?
Both.
Distance, please.
Fuck.
Time is dependent on how we travel. I need distance, dog.
No, you're right.
Forgiving the length of his other legs, if they count anything, it can be anywhere from 10 to 15 miles. About 3 hours, if you wanted the time. And your time.
Savannah's just going to start thinking this through for a while. And I think she's still watching flying around. But yeah, she's just going to circle and think this through for a little bit.
And yeah, this is after Zach has landed and let Groffen out. Zach, you start to demorph to reset your clock. And as you get back to human, you see in front of you forming a mound of red ants. And they go into Savannah shape. As it forms up, you see just like come up over the head of this mound and into the front is another one of those clunky looking flashlights. and it starts to charge and power up, and you see it glow as you're stuck right in front of it as a human. As it charges, you hear the Nesk say to you in your head, "You have stolen from the Nesk. You will die now." It takes aim, and as the front of it starts to glow, you hear a chirp from the left sound as a yellowish green compy leaps out of the brush and chomps down on the swarm of Nesk, the head part, and again and again, and it just starts to eat these Nesk as the horde looks like they're about to engulf him. 10 more compies emerge from the tree line and join into the attack, quickly reducing the nest to scattering lines. Not feeling satisfied, the compies turn towards you, and as they're about to attack, the yellowish green one hops in front of them and chirps at them. They stop as Colonel Sanders commands his troops. He turns and looks at Zach and raises his head and sways it back and forth.